All right. I'm doing an update here on Thursday morning. The week hasn't quite closed out. It's been the busiest week of earnings season. Um, you can see here, this is the chart of when earnings come out. I'm right in the middle of this week. I'm halfway through that day. Some of these are before and some are after the market close. So we're in the thick of it. We got one more busy week next week, but um, it's been touch and go. We kind of had this drawdown. I was able to battle back. I've had to make some adjustments once I see kind of how this earnings season is playing out, and kind of how what the sentiment is, what's working, what isn't. But I've been in a groove. I hope I can stay in a groove. It's unlikely that I'll stay in this exact groove. This is a real nice climb up here to 13R. I've had a clear advantage this week. I've been sitting down and just kind of adjusting my strategy, what's considered a sideways trend versus a downtrend, and just taking my time because it's a busy week. Um, so we can look at some. These are all of them that have taken lots of green in here, which is good. More green than red means it's going up. Um, I had the PWR this morning. Who knows what this company is, but pretty bullish here, bullying the 220 period moving average. Nice gap up. I had that long. I also had this stock. This is the most bullish stock I've seen in months. I mean, you can't even tell there was any sort of market meltdown or anything. It was at pretty much all time highs and it just gapped up. I can't remember what it is. It's defense. I think it plays into defense. I'd have to read it again, but it kind of makes sense when you figure out what the company is. And I do look, but I don't remember every single company. I had the Microsoft this morning. I exited after hours yesterday because I was like, "How? It's a really large gap for a big company." I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's. I think it's the largest company in the world, give or take one company, and just gapped up. I don't know, close to 10%, 7%. Um, so we're in pretty good shape. Let's look at hey, this sucked. This 10B. This was a loser. Looking back, it's like, what was I thinking? Wasn't quite in the zone yet, but I actually took it long. It was down here at weekly support. I thought it was more likely it was going to gap up. It was kind of short term bullish, but real midterm, long term bearish. So I had to make a call. Didn't pan out. Had it long and it gapped down. I had the snap. The snap was key. Um, what am I doing here? I had the snap. Snap was nice. I had it short, it gapped down. This is very bearish. This stock is oof. It's at all-time lows right now and just kind of going sideways. Not good news. The snap, not great. I'm on Snapchat actually. I use it about once every 3 months. But anyway, that's where we're at. We can look at the market quick. Um, it really puked out volume here, kind of went climactic. That's a lot of stock changing hands, people getting out and saying, I've had enough, and people getting in and saying, let's take a stab at it. So the mood of the market is much improved because that dead weight got flushed out. And now these are people who are making money. Anyone who bought down here is making money. Anyone who sold down here has FOMO, and anyone who didn't sell yet is seeing their money come back, and they're acting as resistance as some of them sell. Um, but we should see it chop around here between 473 and 433 for a while. It's not going to keep going straight up like this. It doesn't work that way. It's gotta get through this resistance area, but this is encouraging. The weekly stayed above the 200 MA, which is always good. I don't remember the last, it hasn't been below really, except for a short period in 2022. So the weekly, the large term trend is intact. Um, so that's where we're at. We're in good shape. We'll see what happens from here. I've had a good run. I'm feeling good, but that's the danger in it. So I really got to focus here the rest of this week and next week, and not you know subconsciously change what I'm doing because I'm feeling good. So we'll see. We'll see in another week where we're at. But so far, it looks like I'm in a little bit of a groove. So we'll see.